Okay, so the reason why Paul said, I want all of you to speak in tongues. And even more, I want all, verse 5, 1 Corinthians 14, verse 5. Now I want you all to speak in tongues. All, everybody, all to speak in tongues. But even more to prophesy. That means speaking in tongues, all of us basically should speak in tongues based on what Paul said. And even more to prophesy. Now this is really interesting. I need to expound on it a little bit more. Okay, so this is saying that there's a dimension of spiritual life that Paul wished all experienced edification that came from such a gift of the Spirit. A lot of commentaries say wish is Paul's wish, but it's not the reality. But that, of course, is not Paul's present point now, because he qualifies that wish by repeating the language of verse 1. But I'd rather you prophesy. There's no more wishing you anymore. Okay, I want. It's not I wish. Okay, that's clear. That is the ESV, and let's do. NIV said, I would like every one of you to speak in tongues, but I would rather you have more prophesy. But it doesn't mean that you need to get rid of tongues. You know, tongues and prophecy. If after a summary, one would expect in this letter 4 reasons, but in this case, Paul concludes the proposition: greater is the one prophesies than the one who speaks in tongues. With these words, two matters from the preceding argument are brought into focus. First, this defines the meaning of the greater gift. Second, the reason prophecy is great is related to edification of the community. So basically, Gordon Fee writes that both are good for us, and we should use it, because Paul said, I want you all to speak in tongues. This how, of course, love is the greatest. Love is overriding, the greatest command. It's like you should pray. It doesn't mean that you should stop praying, because love is greater than prayer. In fact, if you love, you will pray. I will argue that if you love, you will pray in tongues as well, as much as it is possible. That prophesy. If you love, you prophesy. You know why tongues and prophecy is good? Because they edify. Edify means build you up. When you cast down, you speak in tongues, build you up. Okay? When you prophesy, you build out the church.